What would happen if by some stupid chance the world government decided to execute Luffy? First of all, I would like to make it completely clear by saying that such an outcome is clearly impossible due to obvious reasons, such as Luffy has become monstrously strong and even the five elders could not manage to kill him, or the simple fact that killing the current Luffy is a highly difficult feat. So what sort of monster do you have to be to go as far as capturing him without killing? Honestly, I would say the best chance the world government has is preparing a deep hole who's made entirely out of sea prism stones and fill it up with gigantic chunks of meat which could make Luffy fall into a trap somehow. Nevertheless, if such a thing were to even happen, the first ones to react would be the Straw Hat Pirates. Zoro, Sanji, Jinbe, Robin, and the rest of the crew would not hesitate for a second, and with their strength after Wano, they're no longer just a pirate crew, but rather they're a force of nature. Zoro has Conqueror's Haki, and we all know the damage he gave Kaido. Sanji has his Germa-enhanced body and can pretty much contend with an admiral if not beat one. Jinbe, who is a former warlord, brings fishman karate and strategy good enough to even take care of someone as strong as Big Mom. Not to mention that he is tremendously brave and thinks well under pressure. So pretty much to keep things simple, they aren't the same pirates who lost at Sabaody, but rather they're the future Pirate King's crew, and they'd tear the world apart to save Luffy. The second ones to react after his own crew would be the Straw Hat Grand Fleet, made up of thousands of allies from all over the seas who would each rush to answer the call. From Bartolomeo's Wild Loyalty, who has been expanding Luffy's territory like crazy, to Cavendish's Elegant Rage. They would descend like a storm and are pretty much more than a match for marine captains, and even vice-admirals, excluding the likes of people similar to the strength of Garp and Sengoku. Not to mention that every kingdom Luffy saved, such as Alabasta or Dressrosa, who owes him everything, including their people, would be in an open rebellion. Their people, armies, and even royals would rise up and mobilize their entire country, which would be more than enough to take down the common marine and navy soldiers. Luffy isn't just a pirate anymore. He's a symbol of liberation, peace, and dreams. The stage would immediately grow larger with the entrance of the Revolutionary Army, who have shown that they do not fear the world government and are more than capable of infiltrating high-risk places, as they proved by sneaking into the Holy Land. Led by Dragon, who is Luffy's own father, the revolutionaries would no longer hold back, and if you have not read the latest manga chapters, Dragon is not one to be underestimated, to say the least. His brother Sabo, who has already lost his older bro Ace, two similar circumstances, would go crazy and fry the behinds of everyone around him. And if you think spying on Emo and surviving him or her, or whatever that creature is, would be simple, then maybe you need your brain checked if you even have one. And what was thought to be a simple execution of a notorious pirate and emperor of the sea would likely turn into a worldwide war that risks the very existence of a world government. And as if the ones I have already mentioned are not enough, world legends would make their appearance that would give a Kanyu a heart attack or make him faint from overworking. First, you got Shanks, who the government has not dared oppose once ever since he started appearing in both show and manga, who would definitely not allow Luffy to die after he allowed his old captain's son to die in similar circumstances. He already stopped a war once, but with no Kaido to keep him occupied, he'll pretty much start a war instead this time. Although Buggy is unpredictable and is a gag character most of the time, he is shown to have concern for his image, and to maintain his Yonko status would be forced to come, which would mean Sir Crocodile. And Draco Mihawk would be there as well. Blackbeard would make his appearance with the clear intention of benefiting from all that chaos, while former warlords such as Trafalgar Law and Boa Hancock would gladly give their life for Luffy. Is there even a need for me to continue further? Luffy's execution is not even a theory. It's impossible at this point.